In recent years, it has become common for huge AAA game companies to crank out games that are incomplete or unoriginal and then sell them for $60 or more. Why do they do this? Because they can, and they know that you will buy it either way. But all hope isn't lost, thanks to the immersion and boosting popularity of indie games. And today, I'd like to talk about how a single developer made a game that outsold a game made by a multi-million-dollar corporation. Back in November 2023, the newest Call of Duty game had just been released at the retail price of $70 for the standard version and $100 for the premium version. Many people weren't too pleased with this, but they still bought it. And to say the least, the game wasn't well received. It got a 4 out of 10 on IGN, and the player feedback was just as bad. The story campaign was described as unmoving, and the gameplay wasn't all that different from the last installment. This ultimately led to a disappointing game for the $70 to $100 price tag. But then, a new game emerged. It was recently released in early access and was called Lethal Company. It was made by a single developer known as Zeekers and retailed for a mere $10, which was a major breath of fresh air compared to the steep $70 price tag of modern games. But for only $10, there's no way this game could possibly be as fun as a game 7 times its price, right? Well, not only is Lethal Company just as fun as Modern Warfare 3, but it is arguably much more fun. In case you somehow don't know, Lethal Company is a game where you work for a company and must travel to various moons to collect scraps to sell. But it isn't as easy as waltzing in and out. There are many different monsters and hazards that will try to prevent you from doing so. This idea sounds simple, until you realize that the game is designed to be a multiplayer game. You can have up to 4 total players in your party, and with the implementation of proximity chat, it leads to a fun and hilarious experience. This type of game wouldn't seem like the one to have many funny moments, but this couldn't be further from the truth. The game is designed in a way where comedy happens naturally. To show my point, here's a funny interaction me and my friend had while playing the game.
Oh, good.
Dude. As you can see, so many funny moments happen in this game, which leads us to how the game got so popular. Lethal Company became popular the same way most small games do, on the internet. People who played the game were amazed by it and had plenty of funny moments to share, so they took to social media to share their clips. These clips spread like wildfire, and eventually people with more followers began to play it too, thus bringing it to a larger audience. And for a price of only $10, most people didn't hesitate to try the game out for themselves. This brings us to where we are currently at. In late January of 2024, the game currently has nearly 250,000 reviews, and an incredible 97% of these reviews are positive. Compare this to Modern Warfare 3, which only has 7,000 reviews, and only 31% of them being positive. That is crazy. Now, the point of this video isn't to show you how cool Lethal Company is and why you need to buy it. It's to show you that you can do it too. Zeekers is an average dude who spent a lot of his youth making games on Roblox, and this game was able to be a huge IP like Call of Duty. So, if he did it, then why can't you? No matter what your skill level is, you have the capability to make a great game. Just keep practicing and working towards your goal, and maybe your game could be the next Lethal Company. Thanks for watching and sticking to the end. This is a game dev focused channel where I will be making plenty of videos like this. If any of this seems interesting to you in any way, I hope you'll consider sticking around. You can always unsubscribe if you end up not liking my content. And with that, my name is MWIII, and I will see you next time.